Hey guys, welcome back to game 2 of round 1. This is a 6 land hand, and our one card is a Pyromatic, yeah, I don't think I can keep this. This is also pretty bad, but I should have some decent draws to make this good. I draw like an Izzet Signet in one land. It should be fine. I'm not very excited about keeping this, but I think it's better than going to 5. Alright, so we're on the draw, so hopefully it doesn't have a blisteringly fast start. Well, the land definitely helps. Oh, Roofstalker White, right on time. So lucky. Now if I just draw a blue source, this hand will be amazing. Ooh, first strike and vigilance. Well, Hypervolt Grasp has something to say about that. And usually auras are pretty bad, but in this case, I get to get a card out of him right away with it. Definitely using it right away so I don't get blown up by some sort of combat trick. And at this point, if he uses a removal spell on the white, we're even on cards. Okay. So we have some options here. We can Douse and Gloom a Stinkweed Imp. I don't think I really need to. At this point, I can just start pinging him for one every turn. If you play something threatening, I can always Douse and Gloom and combine it with a ping. But for now, I'll just sit behind this Roofstalker White. He is playing Karam, so that's something to keep in mind. Alright, so yeah, again, we're still even on cards here, so I'll get in my extra point of damage here. Unfortunately, I don't have a blue mana to return my Hypervolt Grasp. Otherwise, that would have been quite the blowout. But I think if I had blue mana that turn, I would have used it to kill his Stinkweed Imp with my Steam Core Weird. So I guess I'll just get my 1 point of damage and let it happen. Not much I can do about it here. It's not like we're under a tremendous amount of pressure, so Island would be nice off the top here, though. I'm just putting that out there. Swamp. It's still land. It's still something I can play. I can Pyromatics for 2 if I need to. I don't imagine that I'll need to, but you know. Wojak Embermage. That's probably worth killing. I'm probably gonna just Douse and Gloom that end of turn. I don't want to like miss on. Actually, no. I'll wait till I draw, because if I if I draw like a non-island, I'll want to play the Slaughterhouse Bouncer. So I should just Douse and Gloom in here. There's definitely a case to be made for waiting until I draw, because I would like to Steam Core Weird it instead. But whatever. I still have the Pyromatics in my hand, so I'm going to be able to kill his creatures when I want. I just need to draw lands at this point. I also could have just let the Wojak Embermage live. It's not like I have 1 toughness creatures and I need to worry about it. Okay. I could Strands of Undeath one of his creatures, since I control the enchantment, so I decide whether or not the creature regenerates. It's not a bad call. I think I'd rather leave up mana to Pyromatics. If he plays another 1 toughness creature, then I can 2 for 1 him. It's probably the best play here. I'd much rather put a Strands of Undeath on one of my creatures so I can actually take advantage of the regeneration, And another reason I like to put it on one of my creatures is another reason I like to wait. That is then I get to get the last two cards in his hand instead of him getting to choose of the four cards. All right. Well, at this point, we really need to draw land. Oh, Bottle Cloister. That's what we needed to draw. Now I kind of wish I used one of these other cards on my turn, or on his turn. That is, could have used Pyromatics. But, I mean, Bottle Cloister is going to be the exact card we need to help pull out of this mana screw. I just really hope he doesn't have a removal spell for it. Ooh, I'm starting to lose my voice. That's not good. Alright. So we'll take a little bit more beat down. I don't imagine he sided in any artifact removal. That would just be silly. Like, I didn't show him any artifacts. Oh, I showed him a signet, whatever. Alright, so still not a land. We draw... Oh, there's a land. Alright, so since we can't play instants for the rest of the game, what we're going to do here is try to make the most use of our mana. So I'm going to play my Gobhobbler Rats. And I could actually Pyromatics to Centaur Safeguard, but on his turn this is going to have Hellbent. So I can just regenerate on the block. So I think that's what I'll end up doing here. So I'll put this Rakdos Carnarium into play and return one of these lands. I guess I'll return a mountain. It doesn't really matter. And we can pass the turn. And eventually we're going to get to bury him in card advantage. Okay, it's entirely possible he doesn't realize that my Gobhobbler Rats regenerates. Or he's just going to exile it. I'm fine with that too. Like, it saves me the 3 damage anyway. And makes him use mana on his turn. I only took 1 damage there, so it's not a big deal. Okay. Well, we drew another Pyromatics. So we have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. We can just clear out his whole board. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing here. Yeah, I like it. If he wants to dredge a Stinkweed, that's totally fine. This is why Bottle Cloister is amazing. Exhumer Thrall. Alright. Doesn't really have anything too exciting to get back. So you got back Centaur Safeguard. Okay. All these lands. Still no blue mana, though. That's kind of annoying. So, let's see. I have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Can't play Tatterdrake or Steamcore Weird. I could play Petrahydrox. Yeah, I gotta think about my play here. See, I want to make sure that I can block his Exhumer Thrall. So I think I'm just going to play the Enemy of the Guild Pact here. I'd rather wait until he has more than one creature in play to play the Slaughterhouse Bouncer, so we can get max value out of it. And I could say I could leave up mana for Pyromatics, but it won't be in my hand on his turn. Yeah, we're going to snap block here. Yeah, withstand, that's kind of annoying. He's still not getting the damage through, so that, I mean, that's all I really care about is preserving my life total and just burying him in cards. I'm eventually going to get to the point where I can play multiple cards per turn. Alright, so it's probably time to play my Slaughterhouse Bouncer. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Still can't really play two things this turn. I think I'll just play the Slaughterhouse Bouncer and pass. Yeah, I like it. Can't play anything else this turn, so we'll ship. So I'm planning on blocking Centaur Safeguard here. That way he won't have any targets for Exhumer Thrall when it haunts, unless he plays something else. And that just gives me something else that I can kill. Smogsteed Rider. Okay, so yeah, we're still going to do that. What happens if I block his Exhumer Thrall? So his ability to go on the stack, then my ability. So I get to kill this guy before it haunts. I also get blown up by Karam if I do that, so I think it's safer just to do this. The other thing I can do is I can just like not kill the Exhumer Thrall and just kill the Smogsteed Rider, and then I can use Pyromatics. Okay. Finally, blue manas. All the blue manas. Alright, so I think I can just I can Pyromatics to kill his Exhumer Thrall, then he doesn't get the Haunt trigger. I have access to 1, 2, 3 red mana, 4 if I play my Signet. Yeah, I'll just do that. And I guess we can run out the Vidalcan Plotter. Steal his only red source. And ship the turn. Okay. So I have 10 minutes left, so I should start playing a little more quickly. Karam, huh? Yeah, I can't do anything about it. Ghost Council? That's pretty good. Might be losing this one. I'm at a fairly low life total here, so I'm gonna have to chump block this enemy of the Guild Pact. I guess I'm not chump blocking. Alright. Well, I can stay alive, I guess. No, wait. No, that doesn't work. I was thinking Rakdos Guild Mage, and uh, I need... I guess I gotta play this Tatter Drake. I'm in quite the precarious position here. I could have played my Rakdos Guild Mage that turn, but I really want to leave up regeneration mana. What? Infernal Tutor? That's an instant? Oh no, he discarded it. Gotcha. Alright, so we're going to go to 1 when this guy comes back. I guess, yeah, he can dredge the Stinkweed Imp. Oh boy. Need to find some sort of life gain that I'm pretty sure doesn't exist. Yeah, we lose, so